Good afternoon, everybody. Uneducated Economist here. So over the last few videos that I put out, I've had quite a few people who are calling me doom and gloomer. They're calling me negative. They're calling me, saying that I have nothing positive to say. And, all I could say is that if you've been following my channel for the little over 2 years that I've been doing this, you would know that this channel is all about becoming smarter and more educated on the economy, to try and learn about what's going on so we can better prepare ourselves. I'm not here trying to spread doom and gloom. I leave links down in the description for everything that I do. If you have a problem with the information that I put out there, go give those people a hard time for putting that information out there on the internet for me to find and discuss. Because that's what we're doing here. Some people call me liars. If I'm a liar, go down into the description, get that information, go to those people who put that out there, and you give them a hard time. I'm not lying. I don't have anything to lie about. I put out my opinions, I put out my ideas, and we have a discussion on those things. Anything that I talk about, I have information to back it up. So I'm not lying about anything. You may not like the information, and that's totally understandable. And a lot of people disagree with my opinions, and that's cool. I'm okay with that. But for people to call me a straight up liar about this, it's uncalled for. And to make fun of me because I drive a $500 car, that's also uncalled for. Okay? Yeah, I know the headliner's falling out. Every time I touch it, a little bit more falls out of it. I'd rather just not mess with it and have a car to drive that isn't like having the roof cave down on me than to try and mess with it and put it back up into place. Because I swear to God, this 21-year-old car is falling apart, but it drives like a top. It's mechanically perfect. The condition of it is horrible. Right? The paint job is peeling, the headliner's falling out, the seats have, burn holes in it from past people smoking in it. But the thing runs down the road perfect. And for $500, I will buy another one exactly like this, and I don't care what it looks like. So mortgages are going to get tougher to get here over in the future, guys. We got mortgage businesses are going into a critical situation. They are, having issues with the forbearance. They're having issues with their hedges against their mortgage-backed securities that they're trying to issue. There is a lot of problems, and if you've been following my channel for the last few weeks, we've been discussing a lot about that. And so this is going to give us our time. Those of us who have been preparing to buy a house, who have been saving up money, our time is going to come. But the thing is that you are going to need a serious down payment, because these mortgage lenders out there, they are going into a critical state. Unemployment's going to hit 32%. They know for a fact that people are going to have a very difficult time making their mortgage payment. And they're not just going to go and just willy-nilly giving out loans knowing that people are going to be losing their jobs here in the future. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a very difficult time coming up. And I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to get you to prepare yourself for it. I don't know what I am going to do if I happen to lose my job. I will be in the same position as everybody else. I would hope that the businesses that are out there that are functioning, that are essential businesses, will be able to continue to perform. I would hope that my business that I am in continues to stay open, where I can work. I hope my hours don't get cut back. Okay? There's going to be a very difficult road ahead of us, and we have to be prepared for it. I was listening to what was he from? I can't remember what Federal Reserve Bank he was from, but he was saying that this is going to take 18 months. He says he'd imagine 18 months of businesses being shut down before the whole economy starts rolling back together again, starts to perform again. And when it does, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be a boom. Right now, it's a confidence game. People are not confident about going out and sitting in theaters and sitting in restaurants and sitting next to each other, even being close to each other. I see them. There's huge circles that people take around each other. Everybody's wearing a mask. That is fear. People are scared about this virus. They're scared of getting it and becoming sick and dying. And, regardless of what your opinion is of that, whether you think it's, all fabricated or whatever, it doesn't take away from the fact that people are scared about it. And when they're scared, this economy is not going to be rolling back. Once that confidence is back in their heads and that they're willing to go off there and spend money and go on vacation and travel again, once they're allowed to, then we might have, some sort of economic turnaround. But that doesn't happen today. And it's not going to happen next week. And it's not going to happen if the president says, okay, go ahead and open up the businesses again. The fear of this thing has already put its place in, it's made its mark. And it's going to be a very difficult road to turn that around again. I would hope that, people who are following me on this channel are prepared, are getting prepared. I've put out a lot of information. I've put well over 300 videos out. I don't even know how many videos I put out. Maybe 400. I don't know. In every one of those videos, I try to be informative. I try and bring my opinion. I try and bring a discussion to the table. And those of you who have shown your appreciation for it, I thank you guys. But if you follow me long enough, you know I'm not doing this for money. I've had a lot of people say that I'm got some sort of other agenda. I don't even know what it is. That I'm trying to sell something. I have nothing to sell. I have the Uneducated Economist hoodie. You got a Teespring link down in the description. That's the only thing that I have ever tried to sell. I've had companies contact me, say, hey, why don't you push our product? Why don't you talk about our company or, put links down in the description for our business and we'll pay you to do that. I don't even entertain it. I don't even answer the emails. I've had quite a few of those guys do that. They see my subscribers, they see that I'm growing in subscriptions, and they want to tag in on that. I don't even entertain it. I don't answer them back. That's not why I'm here. These mortgages, they're going to get tough. They're going to get very tough for people to get. And, if the government is going to be sending you stimulus checks, I suggest you hold on to as much of that as you can. I couldn't tell you where to invest. People ask me all the time, what do I invest in? Where do I put my money? I don't know. I really don't know. There's financial advisors and traders out there. All those people, they could tell you where to put that money. I couldn't tell you. I tell you what I do with my money. I buy silver. And right now, at $6 over spot price, premium, still feels cheap to me. I have a hard time giving up $6 premium on an ounce of silver, but I would do it. But I'm trying to hold on to some cash right now because I want to be part of the next real estate boom, but I want to buy at the bottom. And if it's going to be difficult to get a mortgage because you don't have a big enough down payment, that's not the limitation that I want. So I bought this $500 car so that I would have something to drive. It's reliable. That's the only thing I looked for. How well this thing drove. I didn't care what it looked like. I don't care that the headliner's falling out of it. So I'll leave links down in the description for you guys for the St. Louis, no, it wasn't St. Louis. Who was it? I can't remember what Federal Reserve Bank that was talking today. I think it was on Face the Nation, if I remember right. That was where this Federal Reserve banker was, this president was talking. And, yeah, if you listen to him, you can hear it in it. He was basically saying that, the whole idea of unemployment insurance and all that, that's a really good thing that the government is putting out all this money for all these different people because, without it, this economy would be in a hell of a lot worse shape. So I'll leave links down in the description for that, and I'll leave links to the mortgages too, about how they're going to become more difficult to get, and how there's going to be a limitation on it. That, in turn, is going to cause the housing market to drop. It has to. The less buyers you have out there, there's less demand. With less demand, the prices start coming down. And already, I can see houses getting pulled off the market because people are not willing to go off there and view a house. And if you're not willing to view the house, and you don't have anybody going to view them, then you're not going to have anybody buying them. And so they're going to pull those houses off the market, and they're going to wait. But eventually, they're going to put them back on, and they're going to go on a lot cheaper. And I'm seeing prices reduce almost daily. The houses that are for sale, that need to be sold, the prices are coming down. All right. So, from your doom and gloomer, uneducated economist, I hope you guys had a good Easter. It was a beautiful day here in my area. I hope it was in yours area too. All right. Talk to you guys later. You guys let me know.